Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Sibongile and the Dlaminis. So guys, this episode starts off with Sibongile. We see that she's at Uwenzo's apartment, and Uwenzo's like itoi toi, like asking Usibongile ukuthi itoi toi uzama ufuna ukutoyitoya. Basically this means ukuthi Usibongile bekamuxoxela indaba yokuthi uzama wants to toy toy at his father's office or family or wherever it is. So anyway, so Sibongile goes on to say ukuthi Uzama thinks that I should stand up for myself and not let people walk all over me. And Wenzo is telling Usibongile ukuthi lalela, like there's a difference between uzimela and bringing more trouble for yourself. So mina Sibongile, I think ukuthi you should pick your battles well. And Usibongile is like, mina, the only thing that I should be fighting for right now is my relationship no babwane. That's the only thing that concerns me at this moment. Ukuthi angicabanga ukuthi ubaba ungixolele for everything that's going on. Wenzo goes on to say ukuthi ubaba wakho uyakuthanda Sibongile, udiniwe la ekhona, yes, but uyindodakazi yakhe uyakuthanda. He goes on to say ukuthi I will make sure that you will return to school as soon as possible, Sibongile. Don't worry about this. Sibongile goes on to say ukuthi like how will I make him believe ngizomenza kanjani ukuthi akholelwe that this is really not the end for me, ukuthi kusazolunga, like it's going to be fine. Wenzo goes on to say, Sibongile, like uyintombazane ehlakaniphile, like you a smart girl and unetalente, like you are very talented. Ithemba lohlezi likhona, like don't give up just because the situation is looking like this. Sibongile goes on to say, why vele mina, like I always feel like such a disappointment. Njalo nje mina ngiphoqa ubaba, like ithuba engilitholayo ngiyamphoqa nje, like I'm just a child of disappointment. Wenzo goes on to say ukuthi Sibongile, like kulula ukuphoqa abazali, especially mebebheke kuwe, especially mawulithemba labo, especially like when you're the last hope. It's easy to uphoqa abazali, but I know your father's going to forgive you because he loves you. But you can see Sibongile shape, there's a lot that's going on in her mind right now, and the only person who really is trying to be there for her is Wenzo, and he's doing a good job, you guys. Ukuzwayo-ke enters uSamke, isikole sikaSamke. Megangena, he sees ukuthi uVelephi, she is sitting there pressing her phone and like ngathi she was eating or drinking equal drink, but whatever she was doing. So ukuzwayo, he approaches uVelephi la ahleli khona, but you can see ukuthi uVelephi, she's trying to ziba ukuzwayo for whatever reason. Ukuzwayo, when he gets to her table, he's like, Mshana, uzwile ukuthi ubaba wakho ungenzeni izolo? Shisho wenja, like uzwile. Velephi says ukuthi mina angazi ukuthi like what was that all about, ukuthi into engiyaziyo ukuthi sitshelwe ukuthi singakhulumi nawe. We were told ukuthi we are not allowed to speak to you. Ahlale phansi ulokhuzana ukhuzwayo, kodwa uVelephi amkhuze, and she says to amkhuthaze and says to him ukuthi don't take this thing personal. Phela i-favorites kababa uSibongile uyabuya, she's taking a break from school. Ukhuzwayo is like, pho mina ngingenaphi lapho? Velephi goes on to say ukuthi maybe yikho isizathu that ubaba is not okay, and maybe you are an easy target wayikhiphela yonke kuwe because of this thing kaSibongile. Maybe akekho right, but ungayithathele ekhanda, everything will eventually be fine. uVelephi is busy telling him ukuthi mnikeze space. If uyamnikeza ubaba space, he will come around. While ekhuluma njalo, so where uVelephi is sitting, guys, ubhekise ngasemnyango, and ukhuzwayo is looking towards uVelephi, which means his back is towards the door. So uVelephi abona ubaba uvume ngena-ke athule-ke, because she was having a conversation nokhuzwayo. Then she's just suddenly keeps quiet because she knows ukuthi utsheliwe ukuthi she must not speak to ukhuzwayo. So ukhuzwayo is like, hayi boy, yini, like wathula, like what's up? uVelephi akasawazi-ke to signal ukuthi like baba sekakhona, because uvuma is looking at her straight in the face. As Uvuma walks towards them, Uvuma says Velephi, As he says uvelephi ajambe ukhuzwayo aphakame, ukhuzwayo then just walks away because obviously he's scared of ubaba uvuma. Ubaba uvuma goes on to say to uvelephi ukuthi ngathini kuwena velephi ngale ndoda, and uvelephi just keeps quiet, you guys. Next thing we see unomfundo, she's back at the Dlaminis household, guys. Bonomfundo akakhuzeki unomfundo, angazi ukuthi what is i-purpose yokuthi every day she's kwa-Dlamini, she's by the Dlamini household. Mekangena umam V umlethela tray that enotiya, and she's like, ay phela mfundo ngikulethela itiya ngezitsha zethu, like the dishes that we use, the cups that we use, phela ngifuna umsindo. Next thing uphetheni is going to be saying ukuthi ngisebenzisa izitsha zakhe to serve indwendwe that are not welcomed here. And then unomfundo's like, I abunankinga. But anyway, uThemba is there, and she is there to congratulate uThemba because ushukuthi uThemba, he was writing a test and he did very well, but uphase ngama 90. uThemba's like, aw ma kahle bo, like ihabele ngaka, like it was an easy test. And nomfundo's like, I phela wena from primary school nje, you always did well. Ukoka nje, like the medals, the trophies, ushingane zikhamisile. That's how good you were. So while she's busy complimenting uThemba, ungena uphetheni. And uphetheni mekangena, she's like, ngempela, like wenze kahle uThemba, he did very well. Then abuzeke uThemba ukuthi Themba umtshengisile uma wakho ukuthi ngikuthengeleni for doing so well. uThemba leaves and is like, oh konje ma angikubonise. Then uThemba leaves, walks out, and then he goes and fetch whatever he's going to fetch. And then melabuya he comes back uphethe console, guys. Let's I don't know ukuthi ngizayichaza kanjani console, but these video games that boys like. So he's so excited utshengisa uma wakhe laphayana ukuthi ma cabanga umamkhulu ungithengele i-console, like the latest one. Like bowazi kanjani mamkhulu ukuthi bengifuna le console. And unomfundo is just pissed, and she's like, bengicela ukuthi uyibeke leyo nto before yonakala nje, or put it away before you break it nje. Yeah. Then ulokhuzane uThemba just looks at his mother like to say ukuthi, and then he walks away. unomfundo then says ukuthi yini lento yenzayo. That time when unomfundo and uphetheni are having a conversation, uwenzeni is somewhere she is peeping and she's listening to the conversation. So unomfundo's like, yini lento yenzayo, rewarding ingane yami ngokuthi ipasile, and rewarding him ngalento le. Yabona-ke emzinami, like ayenziwa lonto yokuthi thina ingane mayipasile siyithengele into, because she's kind of saying ukuthi vele ingane mele ipase, not ukuthi siyithengele isipho just because they're doing what they should be doing. uPhetheni goes on to say ukuthi kwakuhle-ke cause this isn't your house nomfundo. Uzwile angithi abukhona emzini wakho lana nomfundo. This is not your house, so you're not going to tell me what I can buy for uThemba and what I can't buy for uThemba. Then unomfundo shame Aldo shut up athule, because really that is not her house, guys. Next scene we see Utrina's with u-aunt wakhe. And Utrina shamed the conversation she now has with her aunt. I was laughing because she's telling aunt wakhe ukuthi yes, bone special samathambo kuphi and bengicabanga ukuthi sisithenge ini. Then aunt wakhe is like, yo sibiza kabi lesa special, lesa stolo nje siyabiza, even though there's a special. So Utrina's like, ayakhululeka aunt, ngizohamba nawe when we're going misiyothenga amathambo, phela mina ngigude kabi ngabantu, and convincing abantu ngisho nje ukuthi sothola i-discount. And then u-aunt kagcina-ke athi hayi akunankinga, she takes out a 200 emabeleni and she gives uClina, and she's like, uzobona ukuthi uzozithengelani. uClina, guys, so u-aunt wakhe was just giving this 200 rand to uClina so that Clina can do something nice for herself. Guys, you can see ukuthi uClina has never appreciated u200 rand njengamanje. She was so happy, so surprised, and so appreciative of her aunt giving her money. Ngathi hey, tough times will teach you to appreciate money and teach you to appreciate things that stuff that you took for granted. Aye, guys, we see Usamke comes to Uvuma's house. Belangena ufika uVelephi is washing dishes, and uVelephi is like, ayingelisho ukuthi ubaba akekho lana. She's like, akunankinga vele bengizolanda isikhafutina sami esashiwa usangweni lana. And uVelephi is like, hey, mina angazi ukuthi sengisikopa engasibeka kuphi type of thing. But you can see ukuthi uVelephi is giving Usamke attitude, and I understand because uVelephi knows ukuthi Usamke, like, she's in between her uncle and her father, so uVelephi is not okay with that. So Usamke is like, yazi, Velephi bengisafuna ukuthi ngikucela ukuthi uzoncedisa there laphayana esitolo ukuthi kuba busy, and futhi you can make cash for yourself as well. Then uVelephi just looks at Usamke, guys, and she's like, la wena Samke, like le act yakho that you're pulling off, like yanunga kumalume, and it worked kumalume, but it will not work on me. Ngiyabona ukuthi you're trying to tear my uzamukubhidliza this family and all of that, and it will not work. So mina, I'm not buying your face. Anyway, one bekhuluma kanjalo, ubaba uvuma angene-ke, Megangena ubaba uvuma. Then Samke's like, kwakuhle, I was just offering uVelephi like an opportunity. And obviously uvuma now is like, because he has this mentality ukuthi uVelephi, she doesn't like taking opportunities. So uvuma's like, boy, ithuba elingaka Velephi, ngiyathemba ngani yami ukuthi uzolithatha leli thuba ngezandla ezombili, or with both hands. And then uVelephi is like, yeah, Baba, hey, uzoyithatha, I will take it and whatnot. But before Uvuma came in, she was making it clear which she's not going to take that opportunity. But I guess because she's once disappointed Uvuma, then she feels the need to kind of impress him. I'm just like, Samke, minang samthembu Samke, and literally right now I am just on uVelephi's side. Okay. While, guys, that's happening, uwenzeni in the Dlamini household, ubusy ngama-podcast, guys, whereas bekumele ukuthi afunde. She's like, welcome guys, hello guys, wenzeni's podcast ini namhlanje sikhuluma ngempi ephakathi noMadam nesisebenzi sakhe. Ayibo, every time her mother benonomfundo or having disagreements, ayibo uwenzeni sees an opportunity content, guys. She goes on to say ukuthi ingane phela ethiwa uThemba ehlala la ekhaya ke. Asiphiki-ke ukuthi le ngane ukuthi ihlakaniphile, he's intelligent, kodwa ke he lacks emotional intelligence cause yena kaboni ukuthi uma wakhe noma wami badlala ngaye nje. I'm like, wenzeni? While she's busy kanjalo uThulisile angongqoze emnyango, and she's like, where star? Where star? Where she's known as a star angithi since she's been lama-podcast wakhe. And uThulisile athi uMadam bekathi ukuthi ngicheck-e if uyafunda. Wenzeni athi okahle kancane nje ungangeni, I'm still changing my clothes. Kanti she's not changing her clothes, she's putting away the mic, she's taking out her books. Mekangena uThulisile, then she's like, uThulisile is like, oh wow, uyafunda. Bekuthiwa ukuthi ngizokucheck ukuthi uyafunda. Whatnot. I'm like, wenzeni, angazi ukuthi maybe you can see ukuthi wenzeni useyingane, but she's not that young, guys, to be doing things that are this foolish, to be airing her family business nje kanjalo. She doesn't have wisdom because this family business is the same one that's feeding her. It's the same one that's going to give her opportunities when she's done with that school. I get. Then we are at Unjengaye's office. Unjengaye and Upeten, it looks like they are packing up. They just had a meeting together. And Upeten is like, Ujabu, phonele. Did Ujabu call you? Has he contacted you? Unjengaye is like, no. While at you know, guys, emnyango, kutoa, ta, wune strike emnyango, it is abozan. Upeten is like, sekaqalile-ke uJabu, vala umnyango njengayo. She's thinking ukuthi maybe abantu abathungele uJabu kanti it's uZama. While uPattern is telling ukuthi unjengaye avala umnyango kanti sebe inside, oZama sebengenile. oZama are busy making the noise there nabangani bakhe, and uZama zakhe yabona njengoba sila, we are here to support uSibongile Mbambo, lo nina enidlala ngaye. uPhetheni is like labantu bathunyelwe uSibongile, like looking at unjenga like to say like really Sibongile really did this. Uzama goes on to say ukuthi yabana ke le kampani nalomndeni wakho namhlanje nizoyikhokha imali kaSibongile niyezwa. Then she says to one of her girlies there in the group, she's like, Yamkela later. Uyamkela passes on, guys, upende a paint, and basically Uzama's ready to spread this paint all over this office. She goes on to say, Uti mali kaSibongile nizoyikhokha. While they see upende, uPhetheni is like, yeah. I Uzama doesn't even listen to uPhetheni ekuza. She takes that pink paint, guys. She spills it all over the couch. Unjenga is like, Hypo. That time the girls there, they're like, ta, hey guys, bezbuya. Uzama goes on to say, Yabana futhi ngeke nenze lutho up until justice is served. Unjengayo goes on to say, ukuthi into that's going to happen la, ukuthi nonke nje, I'm going to report you guys, nivalelwe jail for this. Uzama goes on to say, babize, then the rest of our crews like, babize, asibasabi, babize. And then Uzama goes on to say, lalela ke, allow amaphoyisa, we will show them exactly how we deal namasela, like the two of you, namasela, which are like the two of you, when a pete nunjengai. She goes on to say, into enizoyenza ke, into enizoyenza babas, no mamas, ukuthi nizokhokhela imali kaSibongile. Do you understand? Otherwise, ngeke siye ukuthelela la njengalo band. Basically saying, if you guys don't pay Sibongile's money, we're gonna come back again. Hey, and then they then they leave the office, guys. But you can see they are shaken. Both uPhetheni and Unjengayo are shaken, and they're like, what just happened? I get, guys. We see Uklina going for an interview, guys. Yambon which was misele, which she's gonna get the job. She's busy talking there with nice muntos misele, like I work very hard and I'm applying for this assistant manager position, which is I'm gonna bring about the necessary changes. Just talking a lot, and she's like, it's just that I'm passionate and I can see a vision. That guy goes on to say, the interviewer goes on to say, Ngelishwa, this position that you're applying for, it is taken already. The only position that's quite frankly available is a position to be a waitress. Yeah, at that guys who cleaner. She's like thinking to herself, a waitress, but let's see if she's really gonna take the position of being a waitress or not, because obviously assistant manager, you are managing other people. Now a waitress, guys, you will do up and down, but we will see. Guys, we see Uwenzo sitting on his couch. Ben Sibongile lavi-davi. Sibongile is laying on his lap when a knock comes on the door. And Uwenzo's like, Aibo uban lo ngozingathi liphoyisa lana. When he goes and opens Unjengayo, and when Unjengayo opens, he sees ukuthi Sibongile is inside. He's like, because the person that we are coming to see is the Raicha. uPhetheni says to Uwenzo, now they are basically inside the apartment. Uphetheni says to Uwenzo, do you know ukuthi le ntombazana yenzeni? Like, do you know ukuthi yenzeni? Ithumela abantu ukuthi bazomosha i-office kababu wakho. And uSibongile is like, ma, like, angikwenzanga lokho, like, I didn't do that. Uphetheni goes on to say ukuthi, bangakhi kanti uSibongile mbambo thina esibaziyo ngaphandle kwakho. Like labantu was shouting igama lakho, so there's no way there's another Sibongile Mbambo they're talking about. Unjengayo goes on to say, yay, yabona mfanami indlela engiphoxeke ngayo kwenzo. Like, bowazi amaplani kaSibongile. Did you know uSibongile's plans all along? Wenzo goes on to say, Baba, everything that happened was not uSibongile's plan. Phetheni goes on to say, Wenzo, why are people always attacking our family? Okokuqala, it was uVusi wasilethela inyoka nje enguJabu, manje sokulokhu. And when she says manje sokulokhu, she's pointing her finger at uSibongile. She's like, mina fanele ngidile nalokhu manje. And Ukwenzo's like, ma, like, I'm getting cousin ukuthi uSibongile is innocent in all of this. Umngani wakhe uzamile to convince Sibongile to join the strike, but Sibongile basically did not want any of this to happen. Sibongile goes on to say, yikho ngilana ma. I thought ukuthi if I'm far from Uzama, she won't continue with the strike. Unjengayo goes on to say, if these protesters are your friends, uzokusiza ke ntombazana to speak, ukhulume nabo, to stop everything that they are doing. And then Sibongile says, yebo baba. At this point, I don't know why Sibongile puts herself in this. I know she loves Kwedzo, guys, but the way Kwenzo's family treats her like a nothing, I'm just like, at this point, do you love yourself? Because you are always going to be interacting with this family that's always going to prove or show you that they don't like you. I get Kuzwayo comes back to Samke's shop, guys, and now he's basically there to ask Samke ukuthi Samke, Janba uvuma engangikhulumisi indaba, like why is it? And Samke's like, aybo mina ngenaphi kwizinto zokuthi uvuma akakhulumisi. Then unokuzana uKhuzwayo was like, but uvuma wouldn't just out of the blue angangikhulumisi. Like, what did you tell him? Samke goes on to say, I ke mina ngimtshelanga next, but all I know there's nothing new. When I not Delhi where you guys don't have good intentions towards Uvuma. Ukuzwayo at this point catches on Samke did say something to Uvuma and is the reason why Uvuma basically kicked him out and wants nothing to do with him. But Ukuzwayo says, Lalela wena Samke, I'm going to make sure like in front of the whole world for people to know wenzed Uvuma. This wa Uvuma, the same Uvuma you're trying to convince, he is going to know what you did to his wife. As he's saying that, yazi enzeni Samke, guys, Samke as Khalise, like she does, like she pulls like a mini act. As Khalise, yeah, maphoyisa nangu umuntu uKhuzwayo sekafuna ungibeka isandla because mina nabo angimfuni, in basically saying ukuthi if uKhuzwayo does anything like that, she is going to go to the police and cry and say to the police that Ukhuzwayo basically is abusing her, going around telling lies about her just because Yena, she did not want to be in a relationship with her. Then she's like, uthi bazokholela mina or wena. And Ukhuzwayo is so surprised. I mean, I was also surprised because I didn't even expect Samke to do that. Ukhuzwayo is like, yes, Samke ngiyakwazi ukuthi vele umuntu ongalunganga. What, I didn't know that you are this evil, Samke. I didn't know you are this evil. Samke goes on to say ukuthi wena ucabanga ukuthi wazi mina. Wena athi ngitshele ke uyabona uphethe noDeliwe bafunda like imi. They learned everything they know like imi. So bengicela ukuthi umphumele nje. Yeah, Khuzwayo is surprised. He just walks out, you guys, but you can see ukuthi uSamke, she feels zero remorse, guys. Like this thing that she's saying, she has it within her. I'm just like, guys, is this the real Samke that we really don't know? Remember, Dala, she used to say to Uvuma, no, you don't know the real person I am. At this point, I'm like, no, we don't. Because if you're willing to go there, no. Hey guys, let's park it right there. That is the recap of the latest episode of Sibongile and the Dlaminis. Tell me your thoughts on it. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely full free of charge. And I'll see you guys in the next one.